Hi, and welcome to the Custom Fields training video. I'm Stuart Fleming, the developer of the ANZHFR Fracture Registry, and today I'm going to take you through what custom fields are, what they can do, and how you can use them. So we've had a request for a number of years to put in custom fields for hospitals that want to record more than the minimum data set. You may want to record something special in your hospital. This allows you to do that within the hip fracture registry without impacting any other hospitals or the minimum data set. So I'm logged in here as a hospital administrator, and you'll see here now I've got custom fields item on the left in the menu bar. If I click on here, you can see I've entered some already and they're ready to go. So we're going to jump straight in and have a look at one. So here we have custom field for admission weight in brackets kilograms. Now I've just typed it like that because that's the easiest way to show what I intended. The field type is numeric, but I have options of drop down, text, data, or date time. I have a max value there of 200 and a minimum value, let's make that of 40. It is going to be displayed. I do want it to be export, and I've got this little explanation field. Please collect the patient's weight at admission, and I put at admission in bold. That is just standard HTML. Any standard HTML in there will work. This line here tells me that the custom field has one record already, and then if I delete it, it will delete that, not the record, but the custom field from that record. I'll save that. Now you'll see I've added a few of these already. I've created one for hair color. It has an explanation of some amazing explanation about why we are collecting this data. It has a number of different options. We have language spoken at home again, which is a drop-down box, Spanish or English. We have first fracture date, which is of type date. So this will allow us to use a date time, and we can record any date in there. We don't have any limits on that. We have a text field, child's favorite name. We might put something in here like nickname is fine. Save that. And first meal in hospital is a date time value. And we have no explanation for what that is, but that is a date time. It's going to be displayed, and its export status is on as well. So all of the reason that we have these two status here, this is whether it's going to be displayed in the patient records, and this one is when I export it, do you want it to be exported? You might have a field that down the track you decide not to export anymore. You don't want to use it, you just hit that as disabled. It doesn't delete the data. The data is all still there, but when you export the data, that field wouldn't come out. So let's go and have a look at how this works for the data entry people putting data in. So this is the standard data entry form. Hopefully you'll have seen all this before. So we have the standard fields or standard columns, tabs, and then finally we have custom fields. And in here we have the fields in the order that I asked for them and the different various types. So admission weight in kilograms was the label. It's a number field, and this is how it displays that explanation field. So it gives me the title of the field that I'm looking at, and then the explanation below that. You can see at admission is in bold there. Same with hair color. And we said some nickname is fine. There it is, nickname is fine. The drop downs show in order, and you can select them as you so choose. I've only got those two options for language spoken at home. The date allows you to select dates using the proper calendar. Text is just that. Text fields at the moment are recorded in 256 characters. And date time is not only date, but you'll see here's a clock, and you can change the date, and it's 24-hour time. Once we save that, I can then export that and go back in and have a look at it. It's all been updated. It's all still there. If we set that as a number, so as I leave that field, if I change it, it'll tell me that the custom field should have been between 40 and 200 and sets it back to 0 for me, so I can go, okay, well, the weight was actually 41 and it's happy now. That's really it. For the hospital administrators have export access. So we're going to click on export now. And you'll see now we've got the option to include custom fields, yes or no. If yes, they'll be listed in order, except for those that are listed as export no. Push the button, but because I'm sharing this screen, you won't actually see where it puts it. So the export will put one spare column and then list the custom fields in order so that you can do any kind of analysis you want. Import does not work. You cannot import custom fields. This is for collecting inside. So you'll see that there's no format, there's no options for that. That is only for export. So it's for collecting inside the registry and then exporting. If you've got any questions, send an email to admin@hipfracture.com.au. Until next time, stay safe and enjoy using your new custom fields.